Rocket, Rodney Morris out of Hawaii, goes for his second tournament victory, and he's picked a tough guy to try to beat. The magician, Efren Reyes, maybe the best player in the world. Oh, what a nice reception. Welcome to Virginia Beach, Virginia, the Pro Billiard Tour and the Camel Television Series, and this is the U.S. 9-Ball Open Championship. 21st year, this is the oldest and most prestigious event on the Pro Billiard Tour, and the winner on this event tonight is going to take home $25,000. We've got two great contestants in this championship match. The man they call the magician. Seems like we can't do a finals without having this man involved. Efren Reyes from the Philippines won the event in 1994, came close in 95. He's back looking for a second U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship and his second win on the tour this year. He's the current 8-ball champion, Efren Reyes, the magician out of the Philippines. And he's in against a young Turk who jumped onto the scene in a big way in Puerto Rico, picking up his first ever major championship, the Grand Prix de Puerto Rico. And that is Rodney Morris, the Rocket out of Hawaii. And this young guy says he's going to dethrone the magician and pick up that check of $25,000. You know the scenario by now. The best pool players in the world get together in a double elimination event, battle each other tooth and nail for a week. We come down to the championship. And now I've got two of the game's very best to help me on the telecast tonight. Gentleman to my right, Steve Mizrak. This handsome gentleman to my left is King James Rempe out of Pennsylvania. Let's talk first of all, Steve, if we may, about Reyes. Seems we can't do an event without him. They call him the magician, and I guess it's a well-deserved nickname.
He came over from the Philippines about 10 years ago, and a lot of us wish he'd go back. You know, he's winning so many things, and he's finishing up in the money. You see him every week. He's doing your telecast every week. So he is a great player. He wins a lot. He has the intestinal fortitude to win the tight games. I think he won 3 matches, 11-10 here. And if he doesn't make many mistakes, he is hard to beat.
And talking in Puerto Rico, and I said, where did this guy Morris come from? And you said, well, this kid's been playing good pool for some time.
Well, he's been around for years. You know, he's from Hawaii, but when he comes over to the States here, I mean, he stays around Jersey area. So I watched him grow up through the years. In the last few years, he's really improved in his game. And in the last couple of years, like last year, he came in second in 2 major tournaments. This year, he's already won the Puerto Rican tournament. And he's the Rocket Man. I mean, he's free stroking, and he's playing awful good right now.
So, yes, excuse me.
He's playing good. He just got married.
That'll make you play a lot better, certainly. And what a couple of weeks it would be. He could go home in 2 weeks with pay that equals $45,000.
$20,000 in the last tournament, $25,000 in this tournament if he wins.
All right, it's going to be Rodney Morris against Efren Reyes in the World Open 9-Ball Championship. Now the lag, and we'll see if we can get this match underway. Find out who gets the first break. That's Reyes on the right, Rodney Morris on the left. They'd like to see who can get the ball closest to that back rail, and it's quite easily
Rodney
Reyes.
ran out of steam.
I know
Oh,
it.
didn't he? Yeah. For the Rocket, that was really kind of a weak lag. All right, we'll check the rules that govern this 9-ball competition. Lag for the break, you've just seen that. Optional push-out. Any foul, the ball's in hand. 3 consecutive fouls, loss of the game. Must hit the lowest numbered ball first, and the race is 2-11. All right, we're all set to go. We've got Efren Reyes with the break. Oh, all right. Okay. All right, the lag was won by Reyes, and he steps to the table now with the first break. It's a race to 11. The first player to win 11 racks or 11 games will be the winner and will pick up $25,000 and vault right up among the top 3 players on the Pro Billiard Tour. And Reyes scratches on the opening break.
That's an uncharacteristic mistake.
Truly, truly, Steve Mizrak. He seldom does that. Seldom makes a mistake, really, and is very quick to pounce upon any mistake you might make. And Steve and Jim, this looks like this table is just set wide open for Rodney.
It's a very simple table. Every ball is out in the open. There's no ball on the rail. And it should be a simple 1, 2, 3. We call it a Cosmo in our territory.
Cosmo, you like that, don't you?
Cosmo.
Yeah. Look at this.
Okay. All right, Rodney Morris Got this table pretty well set up.
He's coming 2 cushions into the 3 ball for his next shot. Efren really let up off the break on his first break there. He actually drew the cue ball back up table. That's how he scratched in the corner pocket.
And that's what he got for it.
Yeah, he let up on the shot.
He's got to draw back a few feet here and get to the 4. Stop. Play position on the 5. Perfect. This game is history.
It would appear to be.
He shot the lights out.
Yeah, that's right. The lights have been flickering a little bit. There's the 4. The ball comes off the rail. The 5 will be back up in the pocket to the upper left-hand corner of your screen. 6 ball is sitting there.
6 go in the lower left-hand pocket.
Just wants to make sure that he's not on this side of the 6 ball. That's the perfect side to be on because you go to the 7 from the 6.
And he'll go right to the rail for the 7 then?
Nice and slow.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce off the rail about 6 inches.
Mm-hmm. We're watching the young man from Hawaii try to run this first rack thanks to a rare gift handed out by the magician.
A little
Efren
high
Reyes.
right-hand English down to the bottom rail.
Mm-hmm.
He just hopes he doesn't get straight.
Yeah, he don't want to get straight on his ball.
And I believe he did get straight.
Well, that
Which
happens.
means to the non-educated player looking in, going to be tough to get that cue ball down where the 9 is?
No,
then?
he can muscle that ball down, draw it straight back.
Low lefty hit that ball. That means about, if you're looking at a clock, he hit that ball, the cue ball, right at about 5 o'clock.
And he played it well. He brought it right down to where it's a straight-in shot, or nearly so now, for the 9 ball.
Rodney is loose.
Morris picks up
The Warrior is loose.
Morris takes a 1-0 lead over Reyes. You're watching the U.S. Open 9-ball championship, and we'll be back.
I believe we're back.
Watch this guy's break.
Watch the power. Look at his shoulders. Look at his arms. He's a weightlifter. He does everything. He runs on the beach 4 or 5 miles. If I lived in
the 8
Hawaii,
ball.
I'd do it too.
Made the 4 ball and the 8 ball up in the corner.
Okay, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got the 1 ball set up there beautifully, Steve, and the 3 ball, 2 ball.
The 1 in the corner, 2 in the side, 3 in the same corner. The 1 goes in. Come down for the 5, shoot the 6 in the side, 7 and 9. It's history.
But he broke those balls good that time. It's not because of his shoulders, though, Steve. It's all timing. It's how you hit the ball. You got to come in with your shoulder, your arm, your power,
wrist,
and your wrist all at the
forward.
same time.
Rodney Morris, young player out of Honolulu.
Just like in golf, the way Tom Kelly hits the golf ball.
Thanks. Thanks,
his
Steve.
Power, and it doesn't mean anything. It's a wrist break.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of look like a free lunch to most of you guys out here trying to get me on that golf
That's
course.
Don Mackey. You're his free lunch.
Uh-huh. Mackey, the commissioner.
Try to get a little angle on this ball so he can shoot the 6 in the side pocket, but I think he's going to have to follow this ball 2 cushions.
We are having a bit of an electrical problem here in Virginia Beach inside the pavilion. The lights have been a bit more than cantankerous. And while you're watching the picture and able to see it quite well, it does put a bit of a burden on the players. Maybe some of the angles that they're trying to shoot the ball, the cue ball at, might be just a little bit obscured for them, but so far it hasn't bothered Rodney Morris. But we have technicians working on it, and Morris has taken a 2-0 lead in the race to 11 over Efren Reyes.
Actually, with the dimmer lights, it might be better for the player because he doesn't have that glare in his face from the TV camera.
Rodney Morris leading 2-0 over Efren Reyes. The race to 11. And he comes up empty on this break.
But
And
no shot for Rodney.
no, not really.
No shot for Efren.
No. He's got the 1 ball, cue ball over on the far side. He's looking it over. Buddy Hall is in the our truck, and he's got the fireball. You can see that little red disc.
Red disc there. If he goes over to the 1 ball, he may try to bank the 1 ball across corner.
Risky shot, though. It's
Risky
a high
shot.
percentage shot.
He's got the 3 balls tied up along this rail, along where the 1 is.
That wasn't tough for Buddy. He just moved that red ball around all of the balls on the table. Did you see that?
That's what they call the magical ball, the
That's
fireball.
Right. That's right. Well, it's about the only opportunity he has. Or will he try to play safe?
He's going for the bank
going
and
for the
drawing the
bank.
cue ball back for the 2 ball. He's drawing the cue ball straight back.
Came up empty,
Well,
but he
got
may
luck.
get
Well,
away with it.
He really got
Yep,
away with it.
he did
He
indeed.
got very lucky.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're this caliber of player. Sometimes you get lucky.
Well, you have to be lucky to win because the people who are out here week in and week out can all play this game, make no
Absolutely.
mistake about it. And you have to have a modicum of luck. Some have to have more than just a modicum. But luck is an important factor, no question about it. Now here's Rodney Morris. He's going to try a bank shot.
Also withstanding the pressure in this game. It's,
Oh,
He missed
it's
it.
major, the pressure.
That was.
He
and
missed it.
with the increased prize money, it seems to be more pressure being put on everybody. I see that in their faces. I see it in the reactions of the players at the table. You know, guys are grinding more.
They're all trying to get a piece of that camel prize.
Yeah, 250,000 at the end of the year. Ball in hand. Now he's all set for the 3 and the 4 up there, but the cluster down at the other end of the table, that lower left-hand pocket, Steve, is that a problem?
That may give him some problem.
No, I don't think so. I think the 5 is pretty clear out there, Steve. All you got to do is get down anywhere in the middle
And
of the
the 8,
table
he
there.
can make the 8.
He'll come off
with
it because the 6 is up by the corner pocket. There's really no trouble ball in the way there.
All right.
We'll see.
Cross court.
That was a mistake that Rodney made that you can't do with Reyes.
He
Yeah.
pointed, excuse me, Steve.
He got him 2-0
Yep.
and had a good chance to make it 3.
Yep.
If he would have got a shot on the 1, but he missed the 1, and he can't do those things.
Well, now he's got a little problem with the 5 because he wound up straight in on the 3 ball, and he wanted to get a little bit of an angle. In fact, he pointed the cue stick at the table where he wanted the cue ball in that last shot. Now he's going to have to draw the cue ball and flirt with the, what is that, the 8 ball there?
Might have to go right behind it. That's
I
what
think
he's
it's
doing.
the 7 down there in the corner, is it not?
No, it's the 8, where his cue ball is.
Well, that's
there.
the 8, yeah, but
Oh, he's
got-
okay. He hit it good.
Okay.
It's the 7 is down at
He
the
hit it
other
good.
end. The 5 ball, the 9.
Now let's see what he does with this. He's got to get position for the 6, way up there. We get our fireball on the table once in a while here.
He wants to come on this the side of the table that he's on right now. He might use a little left-hand English here to spin off that ball and
Right, he
go back
may-
over to where he is.
He may go 2 rails. It'll go 2 rails. It'll hit the object ball behind the rail and go down to the lower end of the table and spin 3 rails up. Watch. Oh.
That was the wrong ball. We thought he was
That was
shooting
the
a
wrong
5 ball.
ball. We thought he was shooting the 5.
Yes, I did too.
Oh, now he's got the 5.
Now he's
Oh.
got the 5.
Routine now.
In the dark, Tom, it's hard to tell.
I've been in the dark so often. So much of my career has been spent. I've often thought I was like a mushroom. They had me in the basement all the time.
You're doing too many fights.
Thank you. I got hit too many times.
Perfect.
6 ball.
He came 3 cushions for the 7 in the side
That's
pocket,
not
but he
too
came
good.
a little short.
That's not too good
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
That was a little weak there. He hit that ball. Now he's going to make a great shot here. He's going to either play this ball in the corner. I'd probably cut it in the side pocket.
You're going to try to cut it in the side, I believe. Jim and I both believe that. And try to come to the bottom rail, miss the 9, and come up halfway down the table.
He doesn't seem as sure of it as you two.
He's going to try to
That's
come
correct.
down the end rail and back up and wind up right about there and avoid the 9.
Reyes trying to get this match close at 2-1.
Oh, he missed it.
Didn't he, though?
Uncharacteristic mistakes
He
are
has made
happening
2 of them
early in
now.
this match.
And he is leaving Rodney Morris with a real gift.
Opportunities to win. And Rodney's got to go 4 rails here, I believe. Jim, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so, too.
He's got to go 4 rails, sneak behind the 8, and play the 8 in the same pocket where he's standing.
Or he might just go
Play it in the side.
4 cushions and play the 8 in the side pocket.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to try to
Should
make
have
it
hit it
inside.
a little bit harder.
No, it's
He's okay.
fine. I
guess
think
it's
he's
all right.
okay.
There was a lot of different ways to play that shot. He could have came 4 cushions and come out the same place that he came on
But now
3 cushions.
he's got to massage the cue ball a little bit. He's got to play a very cagey position shot here. He's got to go off the side rail, come back down, and try to get position for the 9 in the same corner where it's at.
Oh, he missed
Oh,
the 8.
what's
Misses
going on here?
the ball in the side
But he
pocket.
got a
But
roll
he
here.
got a roll. He got lucky.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, I believe Efren will put him right behind the 9 ball.
Well, Reyes, who seemed to have given away this rack to Morris a moment ago, now finds himself back without perhaps a makeable shot. We'll
He looks
see.
like he's banking.
He's going for the
Jim,
shot. He's going
for
into the
this.
top left pocket.
And he made
Missed it.
Oh, missed it.
Missed it.
And he's going to give it away.
Right in front of the
straight in
side.
I mean,
How do you like it?
how good is that, huh?
That's a pretty good roll in there.
Well, I
it's
tell you,
not-
we've seen Reyes miss more shots here in the opening 10 minutes of this program than he missed in the whole week. Maybe 2 weeks.
Somebody said it's not how good you play, it's how good your opponent plays on you.
You know who said that?
Irving Crane.
And Morris takes advantage of the mistakes and the gifts, and they were considerable. And now in the race to 11, he's up 3-0. Will be all right. It's 3-0 in favor of Morris over Reyes, and Rodney back for the break now. Remember, it's a race to 11. Efren Reyes uncharacteristically has given up some big time opportunities, and Morris, while he hasn't capitalized on all of them,
Key game right here, guys.
has managed to take a 3-0 lead.
Key game. If Efren doesn't win this game, he goes behind 4-0.
It looks like a safety here. He might come 2 cushions off the one.
I think he's going to shoot this shot.
Can he
cut this
bank
in?
that one ball back in the
Well,
corner?
he's going to try to make the cue ball go 2 rails and try to come position for the 2 ball down in the corner.
This
And
is
he's cutting it in.
a kill type stroke.
Oh,
Missed
he
that one,
missed
didn't
it. He tried.
has.
What is going on?
I
He
don't know.
absolutely tried to make that.
That is the third. You know, as
got
good
lucky.
as this man
And
can
he's scratching
play,
his head.
well, I don't think he understands this is the way that ordinary guys play this game. You know, guys like me. He certainly doesn't know how to play at this level.
He didn't play like this during the competitions all week, that's for sure.
No, he didn't.
I should probably tell the audience.
If
at
he
home
would have,
that
he wouldn't have been here.
I said to Rempe and Mizrak, play like this against you? Are you kidding? He never makes a mistake against me. Steve Mizrak was watching him play in Vegas in the 8 ball, and Steve never got off the stool but twice as Reyes just ran the rack after rack after rack.
Do you know that we had a guy fly in here from
This is going to be a good shot. Excuse me, Steve.
Bosnia-Herzegovina?
Oh, did he really? Just to turn the lights on?
Yes.
He's massaying that ball.
And did he do
Oh,
it?
great, great.
He massayed that ball.
Sorry, Jim. And he got position on the 2. Big shot coming up here. Get position on that 3. The fireball right over his cue stick. Throw it straight back, Rodney. There it goes. Oh.
Got to watch that 5.
Oh.
Watch the scratch.
Scratch. Oh.
Did he hook himself?
No, no.
Boy, look at
It's
that.
close, though.
How close can you be
got
with it? Oh.
Okay. I think we're going to see it again. Here it is. The 1 ball.
He's massaying this.
Massey. Watch it go right around the 6. Bing.
Look at that curve.
Tough shot coming up here. He made it. Good. Perfect position on the 4.
Yeah.
Rodney Mars goes ahead 4-0.
Well, Reyes had a chance to cut the 1 ball in the corner and didn't.
Reyes had 4 or 5 opportunities here.
And he has made mistake after mistake in the early going, and he is just a moment or 2 away from being down 4-0 in the race to 11. And Rodney Morris, once he found out how nice and much fun it is to win, as he did a week ago in Puerto Rico, may decide he's going to be doing this every week.
He's going to think this is easy.
Oh boy, $25,000.
He's a young kid. He's, I believe he's 25.
And he's a nice kid, too. Good person.
He's looking at that 8 ball. He's got the 7 ball, the 8 up at that end of the table, and the 9 ball all the way back down.
He's trying to figure out the angle to get on the 8 so he can bring the cue ball all the way back to the rail.
He's going to come 2 cushions. No, he's going to try to stay on that side of the table the way he lined up.
Well, he can go 2 ways. He can go off the top rail, back down the side rail and stay on that side, or he can go on the other side. Now we can see him go 2 ways.
I think he's coming down on the side he's on.
No, I think he's going the other way.
Oh, yeah, he is coming the other way.
Perfect. Perfect. Rodney is in stroke.
Good speed, too.
The
huh?
Warrior is surging ahead.
Well,
Then the
just that.
crowd is going crazy.
That's right. Just that easily, he has gone on top 4-0. He's gotten several breaks, maybe a half a dozen in the 4 racks, given up by Efren Reyes uncharacteristically, and he's taken advantage of almost every one of them, and as a result, he's up 4-0 in the race to 11.
We were just handed a note that the tour is going to be in the Philippines come February.
Jose Puya is a sponsor of Efren Reyes. Will be playing, I think, in a $100,000 or $150,000 event with top 32 players, along with the rest of the Filipinos over there.
He's got nothing. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do except safe. Thin the 1, come around the 6, and put him back down where he's standing.
Reyes also has a new spot.
Watch that one come up.
Reyes also has a new sponsor here, Bob Miyuchi of Miyuchi Original Cue Sticks, and he's using his cue here in the last couple tournaments.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to help him, right?
Well,
I tell you, he's not playing well so far.
Only you can help yourself in this kind
Yeah, you're right.
You can't blame it on the stick.
No.
I've often tried to blame all the bad shots in golf on the stick, but I find out that the guy holding it has a lot to do with it.
Look, I've never seen this with Reyes.
This is terrible. He is setting
Making
this
so many
table up.
mistakes.
That's right. He is just literally giving this 9-ball championship in the early going to
Away.
young Rodney
Exactly.
Morris.
But you want to know something? He was behind, what was it? 9-2 in one game. He was behind 6-1 in another game.
Came on to move
Come
to
on
the
to
championship.
win.
Huh?
And you cannot count this guy out. Rodney has to stay focused from now until the end of this match, even if the score is 10-0.
but I think he'd like it if it was 10-0.
Yes,
you
I
can't
think his chances would be pretty good.
You can't make the mistakes he's making, that's for sure.
No. 5-0, Tom. Jim,
Yep.
5-0.
Just going to draw over to the
Unbelievable.
left-hand side of the table.
Bounce off the rail,
Yeah.
play the 7 in the side, the 8 in the side, and bingo.
Now, this is a real Cosmo here, Tom.
Boy, I guess.
Even you could run out here, Tom.
Well, I got to get another ball or two off there before I'd go so far as to say that. If we make the 7-ball, I think I might be a pretty good...
No, I
do I
think...
get a good... Yeah, fine. I can handle it from here.
Okay.
I'll put
Well,
the
he's
8
got a little
inside.
angle.
He's got the wrong angle.
He's got the wrong angle. He's got to go through rails here.
Or stay right there. You might just stay right there. Yep.
Yeah, we'll stay right there and just cut that baby right in the corner down there on the left side, on the right-hand part of the screen. Going to be 5-0 Morris. I can't believe what we're watching.
Maybe tonight.
Efren Reyes uncharacteristically almost giving away this open 9-ball championship.
Rodney's at the helm here.
Rodney Morris to break. He's leading 5-0 in the race to 11.
And the corner ball went this
Yeah,
time.
and he made one in the side pocket.
Well, Efren got a little lucky.
Yep. He's going to have to push out.
Well, can he hit the 1, Jim?
I don't think so.
Can hit the 1, he's got a perfect shape. Perfect save. If he can't hit the 1, he's got to push out. And then that will give Efren the hot seat.
The push out means that Rodney Morris can actually push the ball out and say to Reyes, go ahead and play it. And if it's no good, Reyes can say, play it yourself.
It'll be a free shot, we call it. He can hit it, Jim.
Well, he might be kicking at it, too. He
Yeah,
might just
that's
take the
possible.
kick. He kicked it, but he missed it.
Missed it, everything. And now he comes up with ball in hand.
Well, if you want to let somebody back in the game, that's the way to do it.
You're
I
right.
guess. I mean, a push out is one thing. Force Reyes to make a shot that would be difficult. But when you give him ball in hand, now we'll see if Efren can get out of his lethargy, so to speak, as Morris shakes his head over there.
He better win this game right here. And he should win this game.
I'll tell you, that's a crucial mistake. I mean, to give a player like Efren cue ball in hand in a game like this when he's behind 5-0, you can put him right back in the game with his whole mental attitude and everything.
He's going to have to, he's got a lot of ground to make up. Not that Reyes can't, of course, but he can't. He's still got to run this rack.
I watched Rodney play during the week, and he had a couple mental lapses in the middle of the match. Every match he played, he let his guard down, and the other guy caught him. Playing Varner the other night.
Well, he had a tough semifinal against Varner, and it was a careless mistake. Perhaps careless isn't the right
but
word.
Rodney
by Varner.
missed a couple of easy shots at that time. Well,
the
it's 5-1 here now.
You would think.
Absolutely.
Nothing is
No
for
thing.
sure.
This is for sure.
Well,
including just like taxes.
I thought so.
You know, unless you're listening to Bob Dole. That's all.
Nothing's for sure, though.
I've been a big Reyes fan, but he has shown me more mistakes early on in this contest than I've seen in weeks out here.
I'll tell you right now, he better not show any more mistakes or he's going to lose.
Well, like an olive out of a bottle, Reyes finally gets the first one. 5-1. The crowd responds with a round of applause. He's trailing in the race to 11, but he has at least stopped the bleeding.
What do you think of our new venue here, Tom?
You know, I love that. I was. This is a beautiful state, Virginia, and I love the area, and flying in over it, it's just gorgeous.
Here we are.
Reyes
Hey,
needs a
didn't hit
break.
him hard.
Look out, almost.
Oh.
Scratch. 3-ball got him, knocked the cue ball in the corner, and he's right back where he was, sitting on the stool.
Tom, you want to know what? He did not hit him hard.
No.
I don't know why he didn't try to hit him hard.
Well, and he also tried to come off the side cushion. He didn't try to come straight back in the middle of the table. He went to the side cushion off the break.
Yeah, why did he do that, Jim? Do you know?
Well, I think he's not confident with his hard break right now, and he's trying to get a little more action with the balls by coming back into the balls off the side cushion.
But he didn't even try to hit him middle. You know, he didn't try to hit him head on.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but most of the Filipinos have been doing that all week. You know, I played Andam, and he played the same way, coming off the side cushion. Parica did the same thing. It seemed like they got together in a huddle, and they said, let's come off the side cushion, and maybe we'll make more balls.
Well, they made one there. Unfortunately, it didn't have a number or a stripe on it or anything else.
There goes Rodney again. We got a chance to let him go here again.
6-1, it could be.
Could be. 7 and 8 are a little tough, but I think he should get out.
He's going to follow this around 2 cushions.
If he goes too far, he'll come up between the 7 and 8. If he doesn't go far enough.
He didn't come far enough at all.
Well, he's got the 6-ball and
Well,
then the 7 and 8.
He has to be very careful here. Very, very touchy. He has to slow roll this ball, go 2 rails to the upper half of the table, and come very softly out in the middle of the table and slice that 7 in. Not
He
too
came
good.
up short.
Not too good.
Can he cut it into the corner up there in the
You have a
left-hand side?
knife. You have a slicing machine.
That's awfully thin, isn't it?
And
Yes, it is.
I've eaten in delicatessens, but that would be a rare slab of you-know-what. But how about banking it back across up in the corner?
I think that's his only alternative because the safety doesn't look that good. Well, he might come off it thin and try to come underneath the 9.
Exactly. Let's see that fireball.
Couldn't he set it right into the 8-ball there?
No, just missing the 8 coming over to the
Look at a
cushion.
new
by the edge.
innovation. He can cut the edge.
He's going for the bank.
He's going for
in
the
the
bank.
story.
He's going for the bank. I'm sorry.
And he made it.
He made it. We got a new innovation called the fireball. That'll show us where the cue ball may want to go. Sometimes we're right. Sometimes we're wrong.
But we're never without an opinion. Aren't we?
Exactly.
He's got to worry about hitting a point on this after he makes contact with the 8.
Missed
did.
it. He missed
He
it.
did.
No.
But he's
Real
pulled off
tough
2 very
shot
nice
there.
shots. And now he's
Real
going to go up
tough.
6-1. And that's just
Okay.
that. Reyes
Rodney
misses
Morris.
another opportunity, and Rodney Morris takes advantage of it. He leads 6-1 in the. Morris back at the table to break, leading 6-1 in a race to 11. Need some
Very
help on the
powerful.
side. Didn't
Nothing.
get anything.
0. He's
Tried
trying to pull the 8
Yeah,
in.
he was trying. Well, now, here's Efren. He's got the 1 ball clears the corner up there easily, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And the 2 balls down on this rail.
I don't know
He's
if
got to travel all the way down here.
I don't know if the 3 passes the 8. He might have to play the 3.
You better
Look at
hurry,
this, he might
better
get behind the
hurry,
nine.
better
It's fine.
hurry.
No, it's fine.
All right.
Now he's got to go 2 rails up and down. He's got to go from the lower end to the upper end.
He's drawing the 2 cushions out towards him.
Boy,
You just that's a good shot. He played for the 3 in the side
Run
pocket.
around
This
the
is a
8
great
ball.
shot. That was a great shot. That's
You
a
think
3
he
cushion.
played for that?
Yes, I do.
okay. 3 in the side, 4. I think it's history now.
Yeah, I think
This
he's got.
game's over.
And you're looking at the Reyes of old, the magician, the unbeatable. He's down 6-1.
If he didn't win this game, it was starting to look like a fight they were going to stop.
That's right.
A little like the fight last night.
Great box. Six ball back down in the corner on the right side. It's on the upper portion as you watch it with that overhead look. Pulls it back, 7, 8 iron, 8 iron, 8 ball, 8 iron.
Just going to draw this back a couple inches. Pounded it back.
Now he's got to pound this one. He's got to come down to where he's standing.
I think he's going to draw it straight down the cushion. No, you're right.
Brings it back. We'll put it in the corner, and appears to be all set to make it 6-2.
Rodney doesn't want to make it so close here. I know that.
Efren is staying in the game. I mean, 4 games isn't that much.
Well, it'll be interesting now as you see the score 6-2, whether or not Reyes comes back to that power break, which he hasn't exhibited yet. He's been pretty cavalier, pretty casual about it. We'll see if he puts a little muscle on this cue ball.
See which way the cue ball goes after
I
contact
think he
with the
will.
ball.
I see it now. I see him trying to hit it a little harder.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Oh,
Scratches
right
in the side,
Oh.
made a ball on the side, almost made the 9 ball.
Oh, watch this. You gotta
2
keep-
9s lined up for a
Oh,
combination.
2-9 is perfect.
Combination.
One ball is gone.
2-9.
Morris is looking it over.
2-9.
This one may be over before it's even begun.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
The run out looks pretty easy too, but I mean the combination
no,
looks.
the combination is so easy.
He's not
There's
going to
so
shoot
many-
it, is he?
Oh man, I
No, he
shoot this
isn't. He's
combination.
not going to shoot it.
I shoot
not
this
gonna
combination
shoot
in a
it.
heartbeat.
He's not going to shoot it.
That's why I'm sitting here.
He's just showing off now, Steve.
Yeah, thanks.
Just showing off.
Boy, that's just too
Wow.
good an opportunity to pass up, isn't it?
Well,
But the table is so wide open.
Table's so easy.
Yeah. Well,
That shows he has confidence in his ability to run out.
it's
When you-
really not that easy.
But doesn't he have to follow over for that 4
He's
ball?
got to go behind.
He got a bad angle on this 3 ball.
He's got to go in between the 4 and 9.
I see.
No, he's going down to the bottom rail. Hit it perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Now he's got to slide down a little bit, shoot to 5 in the lower left-hand corner.
Well. Now 6. Tantalizing. He probably could have made that combination with the
drawing
9
now.
ball.
He's drawing back and back out to the middle of the table. No, he forced it.
Right. Slow roll the 6 in the corner, shoot to 7 in the corner, and 9 ball on the side, and the score is now 7-2.
He leads 6-2 right now, and he's just 2 more shots away from taking what may be an insurmountable lead over Efren Reyes. Well, tantalized.
I think the Rainbow Warrior is going to put on his grass skirt and whittle his
7-2. Rodney Morris, Rocket Rodney out of Honolulu, has taken a very big lead over Efren Reyes. Reyes has helped, if indeed this is...
look at the score. You look at, you say Rodney needs 4 and Reyes needs 9. It's almost an insurmountable lead.
Not quite yet.
I said almost. Almost.
Yeah.
Why, you like Reyes from here?
Well,
Jim?
no. If I had a bet, it'd be Rodney being ahead that much, but it's not over yet.
And he made a ball in the break. And he has position on the 1. Let's get the fireball in here, and we're going to shoot the 1. We're going to shoot the 1 in the side pocket, okay? Right along here. And he's got to play position on this 2 by the side. Now, we may think he's going to play the 2 in the same corner, in the same side, excuse me.
I don't know. Do you think he will?
Well, let's see what he's going to do.
I think he's going to draw it out of there
Okay.
with low right-hand English.
Right, and play position for the 2 in the same side. He's not straight. Yeah,
That's what he's going to do.
that's what he's going to do. He's going to draw it straight back.
I like to see the AccuStats on this match so far. I mean, there's been a lot of missed balls.
Or AccuStats. Let the people know who are watching, Jim, what AccuStats are.
That's a percentage of how many misses, how many bad safeties, how many bad kicks. In other words, how good you're playing.
That's right.
It's a handicap
It
type
helps us look at statistics and watch what we need to improve on. So if you're curious when we say AccuStats, that's what it is. It's the
Easy for you
statistical
to say.
things.
That's right. Things statistical.
You're the
The
tongue
4 ball
twister.
down there, 5 ball, 6. I
do you
think
play?
Reyes is going to get back into this at 7-3.
Just going to draw back for this and play the 5 in the opposite corner pocket.
Correct.
He's looking at the side pocket, but I think he's going to draw the ball.
I think he is too.
He's got the perfect angle to come between the 6 and 7.
Yes.
No,
He's
he'll put-
surprising us in many ways, Tom. We thought he'd draw it over. He didn't.
No, in the side, though, and he'll hold it right there for the 6 across the table.
You know, if he didn't hit the 9, or if he hit a piece of the 9, he could have snookered himself.
That's right. He could indeed.
Good players usually don't like to go into balls like that. Once they're open, they just want to work around them rather than bumping a ball here and there, because you can get in trouble doing that.
Want to do the Cosmo act, huh?
Exactly.
He's perfect. Now he's going to just float over for the 8 corner.
He's going to pound this. Yep.
Come off the rail about 3 feet, 4 feet on the other side of the table, and play the 9 ball in the same pocket he's playing the 8.
Going to hit the cue ball pretty much in the center, a little bit to the left. He didn't come far enough.
Now he's got a bit of a problem. Not really big, but it's not just a routine.
It's not the ideal shot you want to shoot, being down 7-2.
7-3 now.
Here it is. Look behind Rodney's 7. It says 934, and behind the 3 it says 769. That is the AccuStats statistics. And we're going to see later on in the show all this broken down.
And I tell you, 934 is a very big number.
And 7,
Very big number.
7 something is low.
7 something is almost embarrassing.
Well, Efren made 2 balls on the break, and the crowd went wild.
He's got a shot, too.
What does that tell you, guys?
Well, it tells you that he may be serious about making a run after this $25,000 and putting the young Turk, Rodney Morris, on notice that not going
Here's
to
the
be that easy.
statistics right here. TPA, balls pocketed, balls missed, scratches on the break. It shows you everything that a player does. Balls missed, 1 was Morris, 4 was Reyes. Scratches on break, 3 was Reyes. 2 very big statistics.
This has been an uncharacteristic performance by Efren Reyes, who
Not
seldom
good.
makes a mistake.
Not good. He's straight in.
Straight in. He's going to have to shoot the 6 up in the right-hand corner pocket.
He hopes.
Gonna bounce off the cushion just a little bit.
That could be better.
Yeah, it could be a lot better. You don't really want to cut a ball backwards. In other words, he's got to cut it into the pocket rather than the other kind of an angle.
Reyes is struggling, gentlemen. I think he's just trying to somehow find some magic left in his game to get himself back into this match. He's at 7-3, trailing.
Ooh.
It went on the outside of the pocket.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
This is not vintage Efren Reyes, but it might be good enough to win this U.S. 9-ball championship.
What do you do here, Jim?
Well,
Go 3 rails? I think he's going 3 rails.
I think he's going 3 rails, too. You got to watch the 9 ball here.
No.
Oh, he hit that really.
Now that is kind of vintage
was
Efren
vintage
Reyes.
Yes, it was.
That's
Finesse.
That's the kind of a shot that his fans have seen him come up
The
with
word
time
is
after time.
finesse.
Yeah.
And when he wins this game, the crowd is going to go nuts. Just listen to the crowd.
Yeah. And with this shot, he will be down 7-4.
Everybody's clapping and yelling.
Well, they want to see a tight match.
Indeed. Well, I think Morris realizes that had it not been for some casual mistakes by Reyes, it would be a very much tighter match than it is. But Reyes is trailing only 7-4 in the race to 11, and he's got the cue in hand. And we'll see again about that a heavy-handed break to move some of these balls around. Made 2 the last time.
Yeah, I think he's going to hit it a little bit harder.
His stats went up from the 700s to the 800s with that run out.
See? He tried to push it a little bit harder. Didn't work, though.
He gave Rodney a shot.
Got Rodney a shot. We got the red ball coming. The fireball, we're going to make the 1 go in the upper corner. Okay, where's that fireball? Here it is. Here's the fireball. We put it on the 1 and we drag it to the corner pocket, right the other side, right here. I believe that's the pocket he's going to play it in, and hopefully he'll be able to get a shot on the 2 right after that.
He's got to watch out for the side pocket going into that corner pocket. So
Well, I think you can use
That's
high
what he's looking at.
left-handing. Well,
he's going to have to spin this ball. A lot of left-handing.
he's shooting into the first pocket. Okay. He tricked me. He got
shot.
perfect. Buddy Hall is in the truck, minding the red ball, the fireball, and he was right. He picked the right pocket.
And apparently Morris did too.
And because he's perfect right now.
He's looking for an angle to get down for the 4 ball here. I think that's the 4 on the bottom cushion.
You're looking at the 3 ball, which is...
Ooh, he banked that one, guys. Did you see that? Went off both rails.
Said it wiped its feet.
That's right.
Now he's going to, it looks like he's going to try to go in between the 6 and 7.
Well, he wanted to get the angle just to flow by the 6.
Yeah, but I don't think he did.
Well, unless he hit something perfectly between the 6 and the 7, he could get himself hung up there and have no shot on the
If he
floor.
hits the 6 or 7, he could not have it right. Exactly.
He got away with it.
Perfect.
Beautifully done, yeah.
Perfect.
Here, this with the
Now-
fireball here, he's going to come 3 cushions right where he's...
2 rails.
2 rails.
He didn't even go between
He's
them.
going
He
to come.
just went alongside
He's going to
it.
come to the left-hand side of the table, and he's going to come 2 rails, bing and bing, and wind up right by that edge of the line. A little bit further. Okay, good shot. Now, 1 rail, up and down,
This is
and
all...
come right back to the middle of the table. Spin, low left.
If he runs this out,
playing
he'll
for
be
the
up
side pocket.
8-4.
Boy, he's making that cue ball travel so much more than he has to.
Well, I like that shot, too, because you don't have to judge the speed that much on that particular shot. You're just coming over to that side of the table. No matter what angle you got on the 6 ball, you're still going to get on the 7.
Perfect. Rodney Morris goes ahead. 8-3,
8-4.
8-4.
Indeed, it appears that he's going to be 8-4, and Reyes's chances begin to
Window.
grow slimmer and slimmer and slimmer.
Remember I said before, Rodney gets sort of a little mental block in the middle of the game.
He's taken an 8-4 lead. He led 5-0, 5-1, 7-2, 7-4, and now Morris is up 8-4 in the race to 11, the U.S. Open 9-ball championship, and $25,000. 8-4, Morris leads Reyes in the race to 11 and $25,000 in the U.S. 9-ball Open championship. Morris with the break.
If he makes a ball, runs out, I like Rodney for sure.
6-ball, no.
But he didn't.
This is a
Didn't make the ball.
big
Didn't
game.
make the
Oh.
ball. And it looks like Reyes has got the 1 ball straight
But he's
across
got
the
trouble.
table, huh?
He's got trouble over in the side rail here. We put the fireball on the 2. It's over in the side rail, left-hand side. Okay. Well, we got to look at Reyes. Here we come. Fireball over here.
Right
That's
there.
his trouble right there. He's got to figure out, let me go to the 1. He's got to figure out how to get from the 1 to the 2. And then, you know, I don't even know.
He's cutting the 1 in the corner pocket. That's what he's doing. The 2 passes to... Oh,
How does he, what's going on here?
I don't
he made the 5 ball. You mean you didn't see that shot?
Those
Yes,
shots
but
are far beyond my imagination. I
I don't-
can't understand that.
I've got to go along with Steve. I don't think that's a very viable shot. I don't think that is, the margin of error on that's enormous.
He was trying to go
He
3
missed-
cushions with the cue ball, too.
But you know what, Jim? He missed it by 5 inches.
Yeah.
And that, he doesn't do that.
He's playing safety here.
Trying to duck. And that is not, well,
That's a good one.
Yeah, he got
okay.
away with it.
but I'm going to tell you what.
There's 2 things he's gotten away with in the last 2 swings of the cue.
I think Rodney will put him in the jackpot from here. But Rodney has missed 2 kicks. He's had 2 kicks to kick at, and he's missed both of them.
He's either going to masse this around the 6th to hit the bottom cushion and knock the 1 up table. I think that's what he's going to do.
That's what he's doing. That's what he should do.
Well, that's what now he's thinking about
If we
it.
get
Yeah.
a long shot,
All right.
He wants to kick the 1 up
and
table
we get the
here.
fireball, he's going to try to kick the 1 ball up towards these balls on the side rail, right about here, right over here, right? Okay, and leave the cue ball down below. Okay, well, he did that. Okay,
But didn't cover it up totally.
now Reyes has got a perfect save.
Put him right behind the 4 or 3.
Exactly. Right behind the 4 or 3, or he could leave the cue ball there, or he could make the 1 ball come out in the middle of the table, or he's got so many different alternatives here.
He likes to really freeze the guy when he's playing safe like this to put him right on top of it. I don't think he can do that on this shot. Nope, he's coming back over here.
Couldn't get him with the 9 ball, but didn't.
Tried to put him behind the 9. But see, the bad part of that shot is Rodney can hit the 1 very easily.
It is really that easy, is it?
Yeah, well, it goes off the side rail, the left-hand side, and he goes one rail and he hits it right off the side rail, right around the 8-ball. The fireball's coming. The cue ball's going to go around the 8 to the side rail and try to hit the 1.
And then watch where the cue ball's going to go. That's what he's planning.
And the cue ball's liable to go behind the 2.
He made it.
Liable to make it.
He made it.
You were right. It was a relatively easy shot.
Simple. Those things are just, I don't understand how to do these things. Now he's got to save. If we go back to the fireball again, he's got no shot from here. Okay, made the 1. He's got no shot. He's got to play a save. He's going to try to put him behind the 6.
No, he's trying to put him behind the 8-ball.
Put him behind the 8. Perfect shot.
That's a good shot.
Perfect shot. Now, Efren may not have... Oh, he's got a field goal.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, he does.
He can go between those two?
3 points.
When you said going to put him behind the 8-ball, millions of viewers looking in and saying, why not? I've been there most of my life, right back in that 8-ball. Why shouldn't Reyes be there?
3 points.
The 9 is there, too. I don't think he's trying to do it.
Combo.
Listen, Reyes, I think, is so desperate he'd try anything, but he didn't
He's
get
playing
it.
safe. Look at his
safe.
Look out for
played
the
safe,
scratch.
but it's coming over here. He's
That's
going to have his
not
shot.
too good.
He almost scratched, too.
I don't understand. Reyes' thinking is not too well tonight.
Well, that was a good shot. He just hit it a little too hard.
Yeah, his game management isn't good, though.
I believe Tom's right.
This is very unusual for Reyes. Not that he wins every time. God,
It only proves that he's human, Tom.
that's right. But he's made more mistakes now than you'd see him make in a month out here.
That's for sure. Look at that shot. That's the closer.
That's the closer. Jimmy's right. That will close the door on Efren Reyes and make the score
9-4.
9-4.
Yeah, Morris has had a nice run here. He was 5-zip, 5-1, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3. He's up 8-4 now. And just rolling along.
You wanted to get a little bit better angle and or straighter in on the 6-ball. This is a little bit of a tough shot.
Well, I think you can handle it at this point in time.
Yeah, perfect.
He slow rolled it in, banked that one a little bit, but it still went in.
No, that's the way you're supposed to play. You take advantage of it.
There's no room on the card for how. Just how.
It's the
many.
W that counts, Don.
That's right. This kid plays awfully good, no question about it.
This guy's worried. 1 rail or 2, Jim?
Just draw straight back. 1 rail. That's all. Just take the shot.
Yeah,
he's a lefty.
He's lefty.
That's right, no problem for a left-hander. Might be a problem for a right-hander, but Morris is left-handed. And there he is, up 9-4 in the race to 11, and one would think that Efren Reyes' chances have dimmed perceptibly, if not just gone.
We are back.
All right, Morris leading 9-4 over Reyes. Morris with the cue and break.
Oh,
Hit
man, it
those
was
on the
going to
button.
the side.
Hit those on a button, but no
That
reward.
9 was going in the side pocket.
Well, Reyes with an opportunity to get up off the deck. He's down 9-4.
Looks like a little punch-drunk fighter right now, trying to come up for the last count, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Tough
throws
to
into
count
the rail.
Reyes out, though.
Yes, you cannot.
Tough to count him out.
The key to Rodney right now is to get to number 10. If he gets to number 10, he will win the match.
I mentioned that this is the most prestigious and the longest running tour event. Started in '76, 21 years. Let's see, Steve Miserak won it in 1978. Huh,
Yes,
Steve?
I did.
Yeah. Mike LeBron has won it. Efren Reyes won it in 94. Came close in 95. Buddy Hall won it in 91. Nick
Jim.
Varner's won it twice.
You win this, Jim?
No, I've never won this tournament.
No?
I came in second
Yeah.
twice,
Yeah.
third a couple times.
Little
I won
Tommy
it-
Kennedy won it in 1992.
Yeah.
Huh?
I won the U.S. Open when he used to be played in Arlington, Virginia,
Oh.
in the early
Oh, he
70s.
missed it.
He missed it. He missed it. He missed it.
I don't
missed it.
understand that.
You
Wow.
can stick a fork in him, he's done.
I think you're right. David Howard, he's won it twice, 82 and 86. Nick Varner, of course.
So many great players, past champions.
Yep. And I think for Reed Pierce, of course, the young man who won it last year and played quite well this tournament around, but couldn't survive to defend his title. And another young Turk on the tour apparently is going to win it here in 1996, the man you're watching right now, Rodney Morris. But I tell you, for the fans at home, it points up what we've been telling you about how competitive this tour is, how good all of these players are. And even the best of them, and Reyes certainly ranks up there with the very best, can have an off night. And if you have an off night, this kid, Morris, is good enough, he'll just make you regret it. You'll be going home talking to yourself.
Let me tell you something. If you have an off night at this competition, you will lose.
Indeed.
Everybody will make you talk to yourself.
No question about it.
Just coming around 3 cushions and shooting the 7-ball down the right-hand corner.
I'm looking to go 10-4 on the
position.
hill.
Oh. You straight in, Jim?
He's going to pound it just a little bit and follow down. Oh, hit it.
Whoa.
That was on the wide side.
He is getting the favorable bounces.
Is Lucky being all right to mention?
He's getting the favorable bounce.
Looking to go 10-4. Reyes looks on as young Rodney Morris is just one more rack away from $25,000, making it 45 grand in 2 weeks, and the prestigious U.S. Open 9-ball championship.
They're going to love him back in Hawaii. He plays at Hawaiian Brian's, owned by Aki and Brian Hachimoto. Good friends of
They
mine.
come out of the woodwork to play in this tournament. The 9 didn't move at all.
No, but he made a
Made a ball.
Made a ball.
Jim, would you go for the gusto here and try to bank it?
No, I got my opponent locked up. I'm keeping him locked.
Well, I think he's going to try to bank it across the side and try to play position on the 2-ball way behind.
Yeah, I think he can. I didn't think it passed that ball. Yeah, there it is. I didn't think it passed the 5.
Gusto, let's go. Shoot for the cash.
Well, the guy said I didn't come in here to get a haircut, right?
Shoot for the cheese.
Firestone was named after a tire?
No.
Oh, our producer, director, Gary
That
Firestone.
little red ball that's floating around the table that Buddy Hall is maneuvering there, it's named after Gary Firestone.
Oh, let us treat it with due respect.
2 cushions right back up to the 5-ball. Or he might play for that in the side pocket.
Things are going so good for him, he could have made a...
Oh, he missed the 4-ball.
He could have played a combination and won it.
He could have won it.
Oh, boy.
Well, not the combination, but that was an easy run out that he just let slide through his fingers.
And I'll tell you what, it's a good thing that Rodney is on 10. Because if he was on 9, missing that shot would have put him in jeopardy.
Well, you know, a week ago in Puerto Rico, he made the 9-ball on the break. In a 10-10 match, he came from behind against Bustamante and won it.
When I'm playing, I never say die, and I'm sure Efren's thinking the same thing.
Well,
as long as you're shooting, you got a chance.
Yeah, and he's a real champion. He's not just going to roll over and disappear. He's going to give it the very best, though he has not played up to certainly his capabilities. Which is not to say that Morris isn't a player good enough to beat Reyes. He certainly has.
I remember a match, Jim. You and I were playing. You had me 14-6. I tied the score 14-14.
Yeah, I remember that. That was at the U.S. Open here.
That's it. That's right. There's Rodney's
Tony Catucci,
great friend.
Well, he's got a shot.
Yeah, 2's tied up.
No, I think he's got the right angle to draw back for it up the corner or the side.
Go straight back.
Probably up the corner. I don't think it goes in the side pocket.
Draw straight back. Straight back.
Just drawing it straight
Hit
back.
the 1, draw straight back, shoot the 2 in the upper corner.
He got there.
Easy.
Perfect.
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 Now, 2 in the upper corner.
Stop the cue ball.
Stop. I mean, this game is history. Scores 10-6. I've seen Efren run 6 games.
Yes. I saw him run 8 against him.
Thank you very much for reminding me.
It was in the World 8 ball. I tell you though, Jim Rippey, Mizrak was equal to the task. The audience was there cheering for him, and he got up. The match was over, and he said, "When do I play? When do I play?" He's with cue in hand, and they gave him a round of applause. He was fighting his way right to the floor.
When does the match start?
That's right. When do I get to play?
Oh, I thought he missed it.
Look at
He
this.
scratched. What the heck is going on here?
Well, I tell you, he better mark that in a hurry and hit it.
He's just going to follow this. I think he's going to run right into the 9 ball. Does it look like he's going to bump the 9 and just stay
I
there?
think he's going to go behind it. But Jim,
Oh, he bumped the 9. Look
bumped
at
the
this.
9.
What's all this about?
I have no idea what he's doing.
Reyes has done more strange things with that cue and ball.
I'm going to predict he misses this one. Just the way he's going. Well, there goes my prediction again.
That's right.
Boy, that was a tough shot, whether you know it or not.
He's trailing 10-5, looking to close the gap to 10-6. It would appear that he's going to do that.
I didn't like that hang in the pocket routine there with that cue ball.
He is struck.
There it is, 10-6. Race to 11. On the hill is Rodney Morris and Efren Reyes, the magician, not yet ready to let this one get away.
You know, he hung the cue ball in the pocket.
Yeah, those
Can't-
numbers are in comparison to a perfect
Look at these,
round
these are
of
beautiful
the
balls.
1,000.
Yes. 1,000's only been done once.
Yeah, if you made no mistakes at all, everything you did was clue perfect. Why? You would have 1,000.
He went back to the side cushion off his
Yeah.
break.
Well,
5 ball get him?
Yes, it did, I think.
yeah, he did.
I don't know if he can get behind the 5 to kick the 1 ball in. Can he, Steve?
I'm not sure. He's looking for... Oh, he can hit the edge of it.
Well, if you can hit the edge, you can make it, can't he?
Well,
Yeah,
looks like
looks
he's
like
shooting to make
he's
it.
shooting to make it.
There you are.
And there they are.
There they are. It's for his to win.
Yeah,
right now.
it's like 25,000 U.S.
This will be
Put that
the
fireball up there. We'll show you which way he's going with this. To the side
biggest-
cushion, to the side cushion, and down for the 3. Nope, he's going straight down.
biggest thrill of his life right here. Should be, could be. Some people never win the U.S. Open.
You know how many good players come around and never win a tournament?
Oh, yes. Amen. Yeah. Well, in golf, you know, the old saying is you don't win the Open wins you.
Yeah.
Huh.
Right.
And it might be true here in this 9-ball competition.
Well, I think we're seeing the new U.S. Open champion right here.
He's got to come to the middle of the table here. I don't think he... Or would you go around this 7 and up on top of the 6?
I'd go around the 7 and up to the top.
Up to the top. There we go.
Well,
Yep. This
History.
one's over.
History.
I think
Rodney
the
Morris
fat
has won the
lady-
U.S. Open, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
fat lady is up getting ready
That's
to
it.
sing.
Rodney Morris. For the second year in a row, the underdog has won.
That's right. Yeah. A young Turk on the tour. A winner a week ago in the Grand Prix de Puerto Rico.
I'm starting to
Now-
get excited now. The chills are running down my leg.
Fast and loose. That's how he plays.
Yeah. This is it.
Take your time. Take your time. Powder up.
He leads
Relax.
10-6, and he's 3 shots away.
The biggest day of his life.
Yeah.
He let it stroke out that time. That's why.
Biggest day of his life right here.
The crowd begins to anticipate that this is it. Morris with the 8-ball in the corner and the 9 back in the other side.
Oh, he likes
Perfect.
that.
Rodney, he's shaking that stick.
Rockin'
Shaking it.
Rodney.
Crowd is going to go crazy. Rodney Morris.
Morris wins the U.S. Open 9-ball. How about all of that? $25,000, $45,000 in 2 weeks, and a young new star emerges on the Pro Billiard Tour. For the second year in a row, this prestigious tournament has come up with a relatively unknown player as the champion. A year ago, Reed Pierce, the young man out of Jackson, Mississippi, and now the youngster from Honolulu, Rodney Morris, is the U.S. 9-ball Open champion. We'll be back to find out how he feels about it and for the check presentation of 25 grand. For the second year in a row now, last year Reed Pierce, a relatively unknown young Turk on the tour, he wins it. And now here's Rodney picking up the victory.
Well, this tournament is a great event that a lot of players have the opportunity to win, such as Tommy Kennedy in '92 and Reed Pierce last year. And that's what's so special about the U.S. Open. It's like when John Daly won the PGA a few years ago. You don't have to be, if you're ranked #1, doesn't mean you're going to come here and win. And look what happened this week.
What prompted the start of this tournament, Barry?
Well, in 1976, I started the U.S. Open at Q Master Billiards in Norfolk. And this is the 4th venue that we've been in. And each year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just so happy for Rodney Morris.
And you know, it's a great tournament, and here he is with $25,000, and that's $45,000 in 2 weeks. Has Mrs. Morris been taking account of that? Does she know about this money?
I hope she hasn't turned on the TV yet. But I feel great. I feel happy that I'm playing well, and I'm finally reaching the peak of my game, and I'm just happy to perform well and give a good show to the crowd.
Well, my two experts, Steve Miserak and Jim Rempe, were just commenting about you just play with almost a reckless abandon. You just, I made the comment he didn't show up to get a haircut. He came to win this $25,000. He does play full speed ahead.
Fast and loose, that's what I said. I mean, he's really confident in his game. I mean, he shot in the high 900s, I think. I mean, he's playing as good as he can play right now.
I think with due deference, Steve, though, we should comment on the fact that Reyes was not the Reyes we have seen in most of these major titles.
It was not the Reyes of old, but Rodney said something. He's reaching his prime. He's got a long way to go to reach his prime. Just as long as that Q stays straight and chalked up, his prime will come, but I don't know when.
How old are you, Rodney?
25.
We've got ties older than you. Do you know that? All of us here have ties older than you, Rodney.
We won't be on the seniors tour too soon.
That's Miserak's baby, the seniors tour, so you got a long way to go. You'll still be handing him checks in a few years. Well, congratulations to you. What does it mean to you? Has it sunk in yet?
I just felt like I was dreaming in Puerto Rico, and now I feel like I woke up and I'm still dreaming. So I don't know what's going on. It's unbelievable. I can't believe, I always know I play good and the time will come, but I didn't think it would actually, when it arrived, it's like unexpected.
Well, your game is so good, chances are you'll win many more. I don't know how many more of these, but this is going to be as big a moment as you'll have, I'm sure, in the pro billiard world. We congratulate you on a great tournament and a nice victory, and spend and enjoy the $25,000 wisely.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, and thank you.